I don't quite understand why YouTube was not allowing for me to go directly to it, but um, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna probably last time, or if you guys saw my last video was actually previously live streamed on YouTube. Um, and of course, I play a little bit of everything, so I'm gonna try to pick something um that isn't related to Forest Nothing. Um, go play some arena. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna go 6-2 because, custom is what I'm doing. Um, allowing me to decide. Decide. Um, Wee! Wee! I haven't played with these guys, but these guys, like, I have a few of my favorite stuff. Um, like I like to have the opportunity just to be able to play. I'm going to probably I need to be better about making a dedicated Age of Empires 2 a DE. I might do it on Sundays, but I don't know. I've got a lot of games on my hands. If we can ever get in.
准备就绪，粮草征收人。
We're sent out to auto scout.
何种命令？建筑工。喂，伐木工。
Start by
什么？准备就绪。什么？
粮草征收人。粮草征收人。什么？何种命令？伐木工。
Yeah, I'm not gonna build that, but if I can have
何种命令？建筑工。
that. So we got the Hindustanis, the Turks, and the Persians on our side. Turks gunpowder units will train 25% faster. Knight line plus 2 attack versus ranged shoulder, and the Hindustanis. Scout cavalry and camels have units plus 2 attack versus buildings. So cavalry's seeming like it's gonna be a decent setup. Mine, cavalry get plus 2 attack versus siege. So cavalry is probably what we really want to focus on.
准备就绪，伐木工。
喂。好，粮草征收人。
Is what we really want to focus on. I am placing all of these on the single tree line for now. For now, and then I will start figuring out a way to go and get the mill going. Because if I can clear out that just a little bit, it'll just be a lot much easier. because what I'm doing, that's gonna get it done a little bit quicker. I know I'm not supposed to do that,
喂，准备就绪。
but
猎人，正确。猎人，
now I'm gonna drop down by 1.
何种命令？粮草征收人，
准备就绪。建筑工，建筑工。喂，粮草征收人，
准备就绪。建筑工，
A couple going.
什么？粮草征收人，喂，何种命令？行，矿工，猎人，
Yeah, I'm gonna be late, but I also have 22.
什么？建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
Maybe Handel isn't gonna advance either. Yeah, we all kind of relatively are just starting to advance.
什么？伐木工，何种命令？伐木工，
喂，好，猎人，准备就绪。猎人，
什么？行，猎人，猎人，准备就绪。
Okay.
建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
Because not having...
喂，建筑工，何种命令？建筑工，准备就绪。
何种命令？建筑工，
right now, I'm gonna do that. And then
喂，
伐木
go
工，
and throw you guys down there.
喂，猎人，猎人，猎人，猎人，猎人，什么？建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，何种命令？准备就绪。喂，建筑工，建筑工，什么？
God. I have 5 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
何种命令？建筑工，
准备就建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，
什么？建筑工，
何种命令？伐木工，
I'm gonna go for town watch.
准备就绪。何种命令？
什么？
I'm gonna play you
喂，
and
建筑
you
工，
there,
喂，
and then
建筑工，
I'm gonna fill
建筑工，建筑工，
that's 3, and then I can fill 1 more there. Okay.
准备就绪。建筑工，
Is she there?
准备就绪。矿工，
Start getting more gold going. That's the only one that I would have figured might have. Oh, I can't advance just yet. But I will advance you shortly. Okay. I'll put you up on stone now, because I'm gonna need it. Might as well. About to advance. I'm only creating you. They're gonna have a couple of scouts out there. Build our university. Build a monastery. We'll put a house down there. I need to. Move 20% faster.
准备就绪。建筑工。喂。建筑工。什么？建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。 建筑工，何种命令？建筑工，准备就绪。建筑工，何种命令？喂，准备就绪。建筑工，什么？建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，准备就绪。建筑工，
Once that castle gets built down here,
何种命令？建筑工，什么？建筑工，何种命令？准备就绪。
何种命令？
什么？
遵命。建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，准备就绪。建筑工，
喂，准备就绪。修理工，建筑工，建筑工，
为建筑工，何种命令？
建筑工，好。建筑工，什么？喂，行，正确，遵命。好。何种命令？
什么？
行。建筑工， 就绪。建筑工。
核准命令。建筑工。
喂。建筑工，建筑工。准备就绪。
建筑工，建筑工。
什么？建筑工。
喂。建筑工。建筑工。
Alright, I'm gonna have to resign on this one, to be honest. I am not very there, but I'm gonna resign and I'm probably gonna leave it there. This is only an episode. I told you I'd at least try to live stream daily, but to be honest, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not gonna sit here and try to play like super duper long stuff. So anyway, tonight is gonna be some Black Ops 7 multiplayer. And possibly a little bit of some Save the World. But if there's nothing good in the shop tonight, where I will most likely, if I stream, it's gonna most likely be in relation to, for getting Save the World V-Bucks, if there is any. But I'm gonna end it here, because I feel like, you know, not just the editors. But what I'm looking for is we go in here. Towers and castles now provide plus 10% to population. That is team. Muska. Foragers drop off 25% more food. Settlements can train spearmen. For that. Herbalism, archer, and chumpy warriors move 15%. Slingers. Start with plus 25 of each resources. Villagers can garrison in settlements. Fallen unit. Fallen units return 15% of their cost. Oh, that's... Archer range and barracks upgrade costs 50%. Food. In less. Canopy... That's actually not too bad for that civilization. Next, age costs 50% less gold, settlements cost 33%, and heal nearby units. That actually is not a terrible one. Monks regain faith at 50%. Caravan guilds, whatever, for it. Now, I want to look at the technology tree. For the Tupai. They don't get to create longswordmen. They don't get to create archery. They don't get a lot. But the settlement is interesting, though. Well, no. Just the Age of Empires 2 set. So, am I really missing? No, I'm just using Age of Empires 2 and I'm only missing 3. Right there. I only play Age of Empires 2. I don't like the... Because when I'm playing that, I only do that. That is...
We must stand united for each.
I will look at the civilizations, see if they're well worth it. If they are, it is 33% off for it. But I don't know if it's gonna be absolutely really worth it. So to get the additions to it. So anyway, I'm gonna get off, guys. And we will catch you guys later. If you guys want to see more Age of Empires 2, this is only gonna be like a once in a while thing. Hit that like, for now. If you guys want to see a lot more of this content, to be honest, I play on Linux and only on Linux. I don't play anywhere other than Linux unless I am on my laptop. And that I'm thinking about replacing this laptop here, to replace this one, for travel with a, to not replace with travel, but to, I gotta get a job first, but once I do, I'm gonna upgrade my laptop so that I could have a laptop built for Linux. I can play only exclusively on Linux unless I am playing Fortnite, kind of thing. But leaving this laptop on Windows, and then for now, and then new laptop, or just slowly work on getting a or getting the Steam machine and getting the Steam machine that's like literally like a GameCube, and then take that and take it for on the go when it comes out, and I get a job, and then get a little portable monitor, like, and use that like a portable HDMI monitor that I can use. That would be fantastic for me, and that'd make it even much better. Because most of the time, you know, I don't need to have a big huge setup for it, but I'm not quite for sure. I want to see when it actually releases and it actually is worth it. If it's $1,500 for that computer, I might not. I'm not gonna spend $1,500 on it. And if it's $1,000, I would spend it on $1,000, but not for because it's a Steam machine. It's a Steam. You don't need to be sitting there spending $1,500 on a machine that's not the best powerful system right now. But I do have to look at getting a job for it. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. I will play Age of Empires again. I was just looking at the technology tree for the 2Pi, to see like, are these going to be worth it? I might have to take up and look up Spirit of the Law and spend my time looking at these new civilizations, to see whether or not, like, I can't even get a state. Like they get a barracks, they don't get a stable. They don't get cavalry at all. The Muska don't even get a stable, and don't get horse either. So what's the Excuse me. Let me check. It's the Mapache is the only other one that I wanted to look at, because sometimes these technologies like these may be a harder. The Mapache is a cavalry and counter unit civilization, but it does not look. But if they're a cavalry, then why don't I get the cavalry archer? Why don't I get, I do get the Ebola's rider though. For still don't get a stable, but I do get a different set of unique things. I don't get the chain bordering on that, and I don't get bracer, to be honest. So it's one of those things that I need to figure out. Are these worth unlocking? Because I'm not gonna. We don't get mining camp or mining camp, but we do get settlement. Settlement might be a better thing, to be honest. I might make one where everybody gets a single settlement. For it, but I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you guys want to see, Age of Empires, more Age of Empires 2, and if it is worth it unlocking these, then maybe I will do a, an episode or a live stream on all three of these, Poochie, these things, but I have to see if they're worth it, or if they're just some hard difficulty, civilizations to use. So, anyway, I will catch you guys, later. Make sure you guys are followed here on TikTok, on Twitch. Make sure you guys are subscribed here on YouTube, because if you aren't subscribed, you're not going to get notified or followed. You won't get notified when I do go live. And if I am live, you guys can also make sure that when you do want to get extra ways to get notified, occasionally I will post to Blue Sky and Discord, but I rarely post on those platforms. I primarily post on Instagram and Facebook mostly, so I might figure out a way to where I might post on Instagram as well, but to say, hey, that might be something I might think about doing as well, but I haven't really spent a lot of time doing things like that. So I will tell you this, if you also are subscribed, make sure that you hit that bell notification, and check to make sure that if you did, check to make sure that bell notification is set to the all, because sometimes YouTube does not send out the notifications to people. Sometimes they do get it, sometimes they don't. So, anyway, we will catch